Whether you're someone who's just starting out in photography and wants something professional and cost effective, or maybe you're a vlogger or YouTuber looking for the best camera to start shooting videos with on a budget, look no further. I've got just the camera you need. Hey, what's going on guys? DigitalATD here, and this is the Canon EOS 200D, or the Rebel SL2 as is known in other parts of the world. This DSLR is hands down the best if you're looking for a camera that's packed with features and won't break the bank. Full stop. You can literally stop the video here if you wanted, but let me explain why. This camera goes for just over £500 or $550, depending on the color option and accessories bundle you go for. I was even able to get a £50 discount as I bought mine just after Christmas while Canon were doing this long-running discount offer across most of their products, which just ended a couple weeks ago. One of the coolest things about this camera, before I even get into the specs and features, is that it offers something different from the typical boring single color which most cameras tend to come in. This camera offers you 3 color variants. It still comes in the classic black body just like any other camera if you're into that, but it also comes in all silver with argent combination, and finally a frost white and silver combination, which I wasn't able to get hold of as it was out of stock. Personally, this silver and argent combination is my favorite, simply because of the great looks. The lens kit even matches the body perfectly, unlike the white and silver combination. Although it's the coolest looking if I'm to be honest, my greatest concern with that color is that it would instantly start to show signs of wear and tear and probably start changing color from the moment you pick it up, which means more regular cleaning and maintenance. That wouldn't be ideal for me, considering this is a camera which I plan to use regularly, but I can imagine it being something which can easily be overlooked by others to have such a cool looking camera. Canon lists this camera on their website as an entry-level DSLR, along the likes of Canon 700D, 750D, and 800D, which could end up costing you up to an additional £250, depending on the model and lens kit or accessories it's packaged with. Yet, none of them can match this wonderful piece of kit on specs alone, without even taking all the features into consideration. The only one that comes close is 800D, which shoots 6 frames per second instead of 5. Unless you're someone who's looking to shoot fast moving objects or cover some sort of live sporting events, this wouldn't really matter to you so much. Speaking of specs and features, let's go over some of them quickly. This camera weighs in at roughly 450 grams depending on the color you go for. Strange. It does come with a 24 megapixel sensor which matches Nikon's D5600, Fuji X-T2 and Sony A6500. Has a Digic 7 image processor, shoots in 1080p Full HD at 5 frames per second photo and up to 60 frames per second video. It also has 9 autofocus points and roughly 650 shots battery life, all displayed on a 3-inch fully articulating touchscreen. Another great feature of this camera has to be the inclusion of a dual pixel autofocus system, which was first introduced in the Canon 70D. This feature is great because it allows you to switch focus from one object to the next smoothly, even while recording a video, which makes this camera ideal for a vlogger or YouTuber. The face tracking autofocus works just as well, as it switches between background and foreground quite seamlessly, making it easier to get certain shots which might normally require more than one person. Comes in handy if you're usually out shooting content by yourself, as I am most of the time. The settings on this camera has been simplified to make things easier for almost anyone to pick this up and learn how to point and shoot. It even gives you a little message explaining further what each setting means. Once you've gotten the hang of this, you can also turn it off, as it can become quite annoying being prompted constantly if you're someone who knows exactly what you're doing. The 200D or Rebel SL2 offers a host of connectivity options as it comes with Bluetooth, Wi-Fi and NFC all built in. This enables you to connect it to your phone and easily transfer files back and forth once you've downloaded the mobile app. This app can be quite useful as it uses your phone as a portable remote control to adjust settings and also shoot in real time once it's all connected. This can come in handy because you no longer need those Bluetooth controllers anymore. All in all, this camera just makes life easy, which is why I can't recommend it highly enough to any beginner who's looking to get started in photography, vlogging, or even YouTube. That's all for this video guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you found the video quite useful, and if you did, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up And also don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Other than that, let me know in the comments down below what you think of the Canon 200D. Is this camera a great choice for yourself, or would you recommend it to a beginner? Until the next one, take it easy.